Hey guys, so I'm really running late right now, but I really wanted to do a quick intro into this video. It's a 3-in-1 and I hope you guys enjoy my makeup, my hair and my outfit, and I'll just let you guys get into it. See you guys soon. Bye. Okay guys, so this 3-in-1, I'm going to start off with my hair. I mean, it's really basically kind of already done, so there's not much to do. It's just about like zhuzhing it a little bit, making sure like everything is laid nicely, not looking crusty. I mean, some of it is like looking a bit rough, but let's just pretend that we can't see that, okay? I am so excited to be back. My mirror is down here. I don't have a proper big mirror, but so I'll be looking down here, so bear with me, okay? I'm so excited to be back. Thank you for choosing to join me. All right, so let's zhuzh this up. So I'm just going to use my spray bottle. I usually do this in the bathroom, but for the purpose of this video, we'll be doing it here. There's just some parts that are white, and I like to use a bit of water to help get that out. And I'm going to take some mousse, give that a bit of a shake. And I'm just going to use that to help lay it down. I hope you guys have all been doing well. Shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you guys for joining me, joining the family. Really do appreciate y'all. You guys are the goats. Like honestly, thank you for your support and all your love from my last videos. You guys have really been enjoying the fashion videos, so I'm gonna do more of that for y'all. So make sure you stay showing the love so I stay making the content. You know what I mean? If you guys want a proper tutorial on this ponytail, I have one on my channel already, so I'll link it up here so you guys can check that out if you want to. Sweet. I love the sound of mousse, it's so weird. So now I'm gonna go in with some gel. I like to use Got2b gel and Got2b spray, especially for my edges. I don't know why, I feel like it just works best and it just stays down. This combination seems to always kind of work for me. I'm going to take some of the Got2b hair gel, the Ultra Gel, and I'm just going to use that to help with any flyaways. This is definitely not good for my natural hair, but we move. I will have timestamps in the description box, so if you guys want to skip to like the makeup bit or the outfit bit, then you can do so. Do you ever just think, wow, there's so much product in my hair right now? Okay, so I think it's all good now, because once I tie the scarf, it should lay in place and everything should cooperate. Okay guys, so I'm back and I changed. I was getting really hot, so I had to change. Because I don't want my makeup to sweat off, especially because I haven't even left the house yet. So I'm going to moisturize my face, and I'm using the Embryolisse. I can't say it, I'm not French, but I'll put everything in the description box below so you guys can check it out. If you have oily combination skin, you still have to moisturize your skin. So now I'm going to go in with my SPF. This is the Elephant SPF 30. When I'm not wearing makeup, I use the Bon de Sans Face SPF 50+, but because I'm wearing makeup, I'm using this one because it gives me a blue cast. So let's do 2 fingers, like so. Okie dokie. So I'm just giving that a minute for it to sink into the skin. I've been obsessed lately with the Lancome Labase Pro Primer. I really enjoy using this. It just leaves my skin feeling blurred. I take like 2 pumps on my finger and then I rub that into the skin. I'm pretty sure it has silicone in it because it really does give this nice blurring feel on the skin, which I am obsessed with. Oh, it feels so smooth, like it just feels so silky. Now that we've done that, we're going to go into my second primer, which is an oldie but a goodie, and I will never stop using this. So I'm just going to take a little bit onto my finger, just the tiniest amount, like you can't even really see it, like it's literally the size of like a small dot. And then I'm just going to tap that onto my nose because that's the place where I get the shiniest. So that's done. So now is the part where I take some translucent powder and I basically dust it all over my face. I think I'm actually going to use this brush. So the brushes that I'm using today are dirty because I used them yesterday. I'm using the Mercier translucent medium deep powder, and I'm just going to use that all over. And now I'm going in with my All Nighter Ultra Matte setting spray. Okay, so if you really want your makeup to stay, this is what you need to do. You need a setting spray. You definitely need one. People just like don't think it works, but it does. Primer, setting spray, as long as you get the right one for you, it does work, like I promise you. So let's get started. When I go out, I start on the eyes because I feel like it takes the longest for me. So what I'm doing first is I'm going to take the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer in the shade Golden. If you've been watching me for a while, you know this is like my favourite highlighting concealer. I'll pop that all over my eyelid. Okay, so I'm going to use this medium shadow brush by Real Techniques. I'm just going to use it to pat this down on my eyelid. So I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Espresso. It's a mess because I actually use it and I love it. I'm just taking some of the product onto the brush directly, and then we are going to go into my crease. So today I'm using my UOMA Beauty Black Magic palette, and it looks like this. Very pretty. I am going for a matte look today because I find that whenever I go out, I just gravitate more towards like matte looks, especially if my outfit is kind of like casual but cute vibes. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, but the vibe is just kind of like matte today. But we are going to have a little bit of shimmer in the corner, maybe on the brow bone. But the first colour I'm going to go in with is called Edger, and it's a burnt orange colour. I'm just going to tap into that, and then I'm going to like press over the colour that we had on before. So it's not as orangey as I thought it would come up, so I'm going to do it on this eye anyway, and then I'm going to run and get another palette quickly. Okay guys, so I've got one of my ultimate, like all-time favourite palettes, and it's the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and this is the colour that I'm going to use here. It's called Baja. So just going to take the same brush and just tap inside it. It's definitely more the vibe that I want to go for, so I'm just going to tap into that. Yes, that is the vibe. I really don't mind being a little messy because I'm basically going to clean it up later. Sweet, I love that for me. Now I'm going to go in with a more kind of like tapered, more like smaller brush. I think for now we're going to stick with this palette, but I definitely want to use this colour called UOMA or UOMA. I don't know what it's supposed to be. So I'm going to go in with the shade Good As Gone in this palette here, this one, and I'm going to use this more to define my crease. I'm just going to tap into that and then go more under. It's so pigmented, I always forget how pigmented this palette is. I just want to focus it more on the outer corner. I'm going to do the same on this side, more tapping. I'm going to take another fluffy brush. This is, I'm not sure, but I think it's a Morphe brush, I'm not really sure. And I'm just going to blend that a little bit more. It has no product on it, just just using it to blend. Then I'm going to go back with the orange one and just make sure everything is blending seamlessly. I honestly cannot remember the last time I wore eyeshadow. It's been a minute, like no joke, it's been a while. So I'm using this flat brush. Do you know what? It's BH Cosmetics, sorry, the other one was BH Cosmetics as well, not Morphe. And then we're going to go in with the shade UOMA. Then I'm going to tap on both sides. We're going to basically use this all over my lid and just tap. Use it to also carve out a bit of a crease, cut crease, but not really that defined. I really love this colour, it's very close to my skin tone, but it has a bit of more like an orangey undertone, which I like. Another good reason for doing your eyes first is that it gives your primer time to kind of work and sit, which is good because then it will really do its job when you put your foundation on. I'm loving it. I'm actually loving it. Okay, so this is the one with the orange. I'm just using it to blend it a little bit, just there. Okay, so now going back into, actually I think I want an in-between colour, so I'm going to use the colour Mother in this palette, and I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to tap inside, just to have like a more of a transition between the darkest colour and this lightest colour here. Then I'm just going to fast forward this bit and do this other eye. Oh guys, I'm low-key obsessed with this. Like, it's really giving what it should be giving, and I'm here for it. So let us move on. I want to do a liner, so I'm going to quickly do that. Okay, so I'm going to use Fenty Beauty liner. I love that I'm naturally using like black-owned brands in my routine without even having to do like a dedicated like black-owned brand video. I use a lot of, like, obviously I've got UOMA Beauty, I've got Fenty Beauty. I have that kind of vibe. I don't want to wing though, so I'm leaving it at the end of my eye, and then I'm going to use a black just to smudge it out. Oh guys, I love it when my makeup comes out good. Like, I love it. I love that for me. Cute. Okay, so I'm using the other end of this. I actually got this brush from Boots. I think it's a Boots brand owned. And it was definitely an accident. It was because I was like rushing and I had a booking and I completely forgot my brush belt at home. So I had to buy new brushes, and the only place I could go was Boots. But anyway, I'm going to use this and the shade Black Y'all, because I'm black, y'all. And I'm just going to use that to blend out my my eyeliner. And I'm going to actually pack it on top as well. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a close-up of it now, of the eyes only. And I am obsessed. Okay, so let's go back into the face now. Back into the fun part. So I like to do my eyebrows last, so if you're wondering why I haven't done my eyebrows yet, that's why. I'm going to mix two foundations. So I'm not sure if I've shown you guys this combination on YouTube yet, but if you follow me on Instagram, you would have definitely seen this combination already. It's the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation with the soft matte complete foundation, both in the shade New Caledonian. So I'll shake that up, give it a mix, and I use 2 pumps of this, 1, 2, and then I use 1 big pump of this, and that's the combination on my hand. Okay, so I go in with the Nars, what is this called? Tinted Glow Booster. Us oily combination skin gals can also have a bit of glow in our makeup. You just gotta know how to make it work. So I use my finger, I just rub that together, then I dot it all over my face. I don't really put much on my forehead because I do that later just with some bronzer. I like a dark forehead nowadays, it's just my vibe. gives more of a bronzy look. And then I'm using this, it's actually from Primark. It's one of those oval brushes from, you know, when that was a trend. But I actually really enjoy using this, and it's so quick and easy, and it just gets the job done, which I like. And it feels so soft. After, I will still go in with my beauty blender. And I'm just going over just to make sure everything is flawless. Okay, so you guys may know, or you may not know, but like, I've been playing around with more clean beauty brands, right? And so I found a way to actually implement them in my like routine and stuff. So I'm actually going to go in with the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealers. I like to use these especially underneath my eyes because I feel like there's certain areas where I'm like, it's just in my head, but I know, like, I'm just like, I want to have it underneath my eyes because it has skincare and it's going to help with like dark circles and hydration and all that good stuff. Whether it does is another story, but in my head I feel like it does. So I'm going in with the shade Cassia first. Just pop that there and there, and I also put it those areas and down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to put some of the shade Birch. So I kind of basically mix them. And then we are going to go with my beauty blender. Okie dokie. So now I leave the bit underneath my eye just to like sit for a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with my Espresso MatchStix by Fenty Beauty. I don't bother with like going through the whole contour like story anymore because I feel like so many people, but I feel like all of y'all should know how to contour your face at this point. Like, come on now. There's so many videos out there. And then I'm just gonna put a bit like there and there. And then using the brush from earlier, the soft definer brush that I used to define my crease, I'm gonna use this to blend this out gently. Okie dokie, let's now blend underneath my eyes. Okay, now I use the Bobbi Brown full coverage face brush to blend out my contour. Okay, I forgot to do my jawline, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, my lovelies, so now I go in with that concealer that I used before, the first one. So it was the Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealer. I use that as a highlighter underneath my eyes because your girl likes a highlighted under eye. So I use it here, and I also use it there. And I put it on the tip of my nose. And also down here. So let's do it on this side as well. Make sure everything else is like blended seamlessly. My brows, I feel like everyone knows how to do their brows now as well. And I don't really do that much to it. So the first thing I do is I go in with my Benefit Gimme Brow. I love this product. I love feather brows, I love bushy brows. I just like to make sure that they're kind of like shaped. So I do get my brows threaded. But with this product, I go in backward and then brush it out. And I like that it is tinted and it has fibres that make your brows look fuller. And just do the other one. I always buy minis of these because I don't really finish products like that. So certain products, if it has a mini, I will definitely just buy the mini. Like if I was just going about my business any everyday kind of vibe, I would just leave it like that. But we're going outside, we're going out. So yeah. Now I'm going in with my ABH Clear Brow Gel, just to help things stay in place. because I feel like the Gimme Brow doesn't really do that. It's more, it doesn't have as much hold as this one does. Oh, love it. Love it. Love it. So I'm going in with my Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. And this is where the magic happens. So I kind of just fill in the gaps in my brows where I'm like, oh, this could be fuller. I used to always do my brows so dark. Even sometimes I still do. But now I just like it to be a lot lighter. Okay, so that's my brows done. That's literally it. That's all I do. I know it might seem like a lot, but that's literally it. Okay, now let's blend this out. I don't know how I got it on my lip, but... Okay, so now we set. So I use quite a lot of setting powders, or setting products, I guess. So the first I go in with the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade 3, and I use that to set almost all over my face. So I start off like here, and I set underneath my contour, I set my upper lip, again underneath my contour, my chin, and I work it up a little bit, just a little bit. Around here. And I use it to set my nose and my forehead. Then taking the same brush, I go in with the shade number 2 of the same powder. Tap on both sides. Then press it underneath my eyes. Like that. I love these powders, they're so great. Literally flawless. And I love this brush because it can literally get right in there. So like I just press it like that and my nose is contoured. Like, it's perfect. So I like to be extra, so I kind of basically go in with the number 2 and with this brush that has 2 ends, but I use the small like smudger brush end, and I use it to set my nose contour or the highlight on my nose and the tip, and I'll just leave that there for a minute. So then I go in with some more powder. This is why I like to make sure my skin is moisturized underneath, and also I use that skin serum concealer because it makes me feel better. So then I go in with a combination of Huda Beauty powder in Conifer, and then I also mix it with my translucent powder, Perfect Setting Powder by Cover FX, and this is just a translucent light, and it gives me like a combination in this lid. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I basically mix the 2 colours because I like the I just like the consistency of both. I used to like layer it, so I used to put the Conifer Huda Beauty first and then I'll put the Cover FX after, but now I just mix it because I'm kind of lazy, and I focus it more on the inner corner of my eye because I like the centre to be the brightest. Like that. So when I start looking crazy, that's when I know that I've done a lot. So I'm gonna go in with this brush just to dust most of it off. Okay, so I'm looking very, very extreme right now, but it's gonna come together, don't you worry. So now I'm going in with my Nars liquid blush in Dolce Vita, again another favourite of mine. So I actually like to squeeze it onto whatever I can find really. So for now I'm going to squeeze it onto some tissue paper. Just, to be honest, you only need like 1 drop of this. A little goes a long way. And then I'm taking this brush by MAC. It's the one, I want to say 180, but it's basically a stipped in brush, and I just put the product all over the brush and then I put it on my face. So I love a lot of blush. I love this product because it really does work on top of powder, underneath powder, like just on your skin if you want to just have that kind of like flush of colour as well. And then I put a little bit on the tip of my nose. I like to give myself that Rudolph effect. And I'm just blending it so it's not too harsh. But I honestly love this blush. It's been a favourite of mine for a really long time. So now we are going to bronze, girl. So I'm using my blush brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to go directly into my Hoola Twisted Bronzer, one of my favourite, like honestly one of my favourite. And I am going to bronze. So I'm basically going over the areas where I put the contour before. Okay, and then now for my lower lash line, I am going to go in with this brush 219 by MAC. I call it a bullet brush, and I'm going to literally go in with the orange, then the brown, then a little bit of black in the outer corner. So I'm just probably going to speed this part up so you guys don't have to be bored. Okay. So now that that's all done, I'm going to use my Morphe Concealer. I can't talk. Now that that's all done, I'm going to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I literally drench my face in this. And while that is doing what it needs to do, I'm going to put my lashes on. Okay. Woo! This has been a long one, right? Thank you for rocking with me, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, so I'm going to take a little bit of the Cover FX powder. I put glue on my lashes, and I'm just going to let that sit there a bit. And I'm just taking the same brush that I used for the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to basically carve my brows out with powder a little bit. I'm going to take the colour Magical from this palette by UOMA Beauty. So I just want a little something in the corner of my eye. Okay, so my lashes should be kind of dry now. I don't think I'm going to show you guys me putting on my lashes because with these nails, it's a mission. So I'll just fast forward this bit. Okay guys, so I've taken the scarf off and this is what my hair is looking like. It is laid, which I am happy about. Yes. So I actually so I put the lashes on and I added a little bit of the Nip and Fab Liquid Gold in the shade Deep Gold on the tip of my nose and on the bridge of my nose. And now let's get into the lips. I added a little bit on the highest points of my cheek just to give a nice glow. And yeah, I'm running late, so I have to fast forward this bit. Basically, I am going to do my lips and then they're going to get me dressed. So first I'm going to use my Costa Ricci, it's another eye pencil, but this one's from MAC. And then I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick, lip paint in Unbuttoned. And then I'm going to go in with my Ilia Humble Me lipstick, just in the centre. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Kiko lip gloss in the shade 20. So this is the final look, guys. This is the finished makeup. I'm gonna go in with my All Nighter Ultra Spray one more time. And I'm gonna get my outfit. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the outfit with the heels. I'm literally rushing, so I have to go. But thanks you guys for joining me on my video. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something from it. And I hope you like my outfit. It's different, but very cute in my opinion. Okay, I'm going to head off. Bye guys. Oh, make sure you subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Okay, bye. And then I'm gonna go in with... Bruh.